It's Friday. I'm standing in a kind of weird squat so that I can film in this position because the place that I'm filming on isn't quite high enough. So let's see if I look like I'm getting tired during this video. As usual in my style, I'm just going to film without editing because I don't have a huge amount of time in my life, and also my editing programs keep shutting down, and whenever I try to edit a video I don't actually upload it. So we'll just do this thing where I talk to you quite quickly, usually, and then occasionally I will stop and talk more like this, because that seems to be the general tone of my videos. I just wanted to first say congratulations to Mark, because that's really awesome. From the sounds of it, the TV static thing sounds quite similar to a show that we did this year at my university, which my friend designed, and then went on to design the lights for my show Columbine. And he kind of worked with like 10 TVs all with static on, but then they could be switched to a live feed at any point as well. But what it created was a cool effect, which was during the blackouts, those wooden blackouts, so you just get this kind of finicky, fiddly light, which was pretty cool. So congratulations on that. I argue your point that we will lose a tech and gain a stage manager, because in the theatre, well, let's be honest, none of us actually have any set-down jobs, because in theory, eventually we could do anything. I am an actor and a director, but that doesn't mean that I can't stage manage, and I have stage managed, and I'm rather good at stage managing. I'm also a tech, an op. I had a funny moment in class the other day where someone was like, "We need an op," and I'm like, "I can op for you," and they're like, "But you don't know anything about the show," and I said, "Yeah, but it's 15 minutes long, and I once opped a 3-hour musical blind." And the person in their group who actually knew me was like, "Yeah, guys, he can op it, it's fine." And they're like, "But he doesn't know the show," and they're like, It's fine, our show is a 15-minute in-class assessment." By the way, did I ever tell you about the time that I knocked a 3-hour musical blind? Because that wasn't fun! At all! Don't do it! If you would have to op a musical, at least have, like, read the script first. Don't be reading it while you're opping it, with your stage manager in your ear going, "Press the button, press the button!" And I'm like, "I've already pressed the button because I'm reading the cues." Yeah. Sorry. That got a little bit rambly and fast, didn't it? I'll slow down a minute there again. Now, I haven't really been watching that many videos. I've seen the odd one, because I just kind of don't get on YouTube that much anymore, because I tend to not be at home and be away from internet. And by the way, my legs are really starting to hurt, so excuse me for a moment while I step backwards a bit so that I can stand up. Oh my god, that's better. Sorry about that. So yeah, so I haven't been watching that many videos because I have not been at home and I don't get that much internet, and then when I am at home I don't really have time to watch videos, I'm just trying to do work. So I've missed the kind of stuff. But I noticed from the video titles about a week and a half ago that you were all talking about audiences. And audiences are kind of cool. And I really meant to go back and watch those videos, and I will eventually, but I haven't done it yet. But I also want to talk a little bit about audiences, because once more, I'm working on a project that I worked on last year called The Well. And The Well is a show that is built kind of vaguely, and it can change in every night, and it's built on impulse work, but also is built in a way that the audience become an interactive part of the performance. And this is really important to me because I think audiences are just amazing. Audiences are just, one, the smartest people in the room. I don't care if you think that you as the theatre maker are the smartest person in the room. The audience will think of something that you never did, because each and every individual's personality and imagination is more varied than the person who is making that performance, because inevitably the person making that performance has developed some kind of tunnel vision. I'm going to come back and come closer now. Hello again. That tunnel vision means that we actually kind of stop thinking about the possibilities of the performance and just focus on what we want to make. So when we're delivering to an audience, it means that we can actually use them to see new things. So when someone says, "Oh, my audience didn't get it," chances are they just got it better than you ever did, because you are no longer able to think about it in a biased kind of way. Without audiences, we wouldn't have theatre. People can say as much as they want that they'd quite happily perform a piece of theatre to an empty theatre, but that's probably a lie, because without it we wouldn't have theatre. Ultimately, I don't know about anyone else, but I make theatre to tell stories to other people. And if those other people aren't there, then really what's the point? Guys, it's been lovely to talk to you again. I hope that I'll see you next week, but let's not be optimistic on that, shall we? See you soon.